What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Wolves Den. I'm your host Victor, and today I'm doing a count of what I have with Blu-ray movies. Thought it'd be pretty fun to do, just to show off and acknowledge my personal Blu-ray collection. It's not as big as some YouTubers you'll see, but it's pretty big, and I'm proud of it. I've invested a lot of money into it. Who doesn't love buying movies if you are a big movie buff? So in a sec, the camera will cut to just show the piles that I have laid out, because this camera angle with my setup, I can't really have it to where I'm in the camera view along with my piles that are around me. So you'll get that in a second though. These are each of the individual piles. Since you guys are going to be having a good view at everything I'm going to be picking up and putting down, I'm doing this real quick just so you can see what the piles are. They're going to be off camera when I'm doing the actual counting and listing. So there you go. So I'm just going to do a quick clarification though on how I'm going to be showing these. I will be showing these in alphabetical order, but with a couple tweaks. I don't just have it flat out alphabetical order with all my movies. What I did is I segmented them and then I alphabetized those segments. So what I'll be showing off first is a pile of my anime collection in alphabetical order, and then my American animated movies in alphabetical order, and then my live action movies in alphabetical order. And then I'll be grabbing my box sets. Just those are in random order though. But just so you don't get confused as I'm grabbing them, you know, I'll start with an A and then get to a last letter, and then I'll grab another A, just so you don't get confused at it. Now I may have to split this video into a few parts, you know, being that I'm not a known YouTuber, I'm limited by time. So I don't think I'll be able to put all of this into one video. I might have to do at least 2 parts, maybe 3, depending on how fast I get through these movies. So keep an eye out for those, just in case. So yeah, again, starting off with my anime collection, I have The Secret World of Arrietty, a Studio Ghibli movie. They're my favorite studio in the world. I freaking love them. I hope they somehow get some more funds or whatever it is they need to do to keep producing these movies, because I love them. This is a great one. Check it out. This is a movie any anime fan must own in their collection. Akira. I wish I had the slipcover of it though, but I at least have the 25th anniversary. But if you cannot call yourself an anime fan without at least seeing this movie. You don't have to like it because we have a personal taste, but you need this movie. Now, The Boy and the Beast. I just recently watched this. I like it a lot. I need to watch it again though, because I drank a little bit while I was watching it. But it was pretty good. I got enjoyment out of it. It was a pretty damn good movie. Now my first Miyazaki movie of the video, Castle in the Sky, the first Ghibli movie ever made. It's one of my favorites by them. I love this movie a lot. Definitely check it out. Castle of Cagliostro Collector's Edition, Miyazaki's first ever movie that he directed. This is really good. Check it out. Cowboy Bebop the movie. You cannot watch the anime show without having this movie. You gotta have them. You can't have this without having the show. They go together. You need them. Great show, great movie. Really check it out. This is an odd one out of the bunch. The Dante's Inferno anime adaptation of the game. I got this. I got this back shortly after the game came out, because when it came out, for some reason I was really hyped for it. I think it was because of how much I loved God of War, and then the commercials for it showed it off as a similar type of game. I got it, played it, beat it, and I loved it. And then one day at Best Buy I saw this. I was like, oh my god, I gotta watch it. It's pretty entertaining. It's directed by, I believe, the way it's been years since I watched it, but I believe it's directed by 6 individuals, and like it's split up into 6 sections, I believe is what it is. So it's pretty interesting to see their different anime styles throughout one whole movie. But I mean, it's interesting if you like the Divine Comedy. You know, check it out maybe. But Dante's Inferno. This is something I'm proud of. Dragon Ball Z Battle of Gods. I had to get it when it came out in Blu-ray finally in its English dub. I love Dragon Ball Z. I've watched it all my life. Started out when I was a kid. It's one of my childhood things in general. And so I love this movie. Dragon Ball Z Resurrection F, again, as I just said, I've watched Dragon Ball Z my entire life. I love the series, I love these movies, it's freaking kick-ass, you need to watch it. Ghost in the Shell, the 1995 movie. Much like Akira, you must have this if you're an anime fan. You must see it if you're an anime fan. It is phenomenal, and it is obvious how this inspired the Wachowski brothers to make The Matrix. It is so cool. It is so mind-fucking, but in a good way. It is smart in that sense. It is awesome. I love it. The Girl Who Leapt Through Time. I did a review of this a few weeks back. I'm not going to talk much on it, but it's very good. You definitely need to check it out. Howl's Moving Castle, another Studio Ghibli movie, another Miyazaki movie. This one's phenomenal. Came out in 2004. It was the follow-up, not the follow-up, it was the next movie that he made after Spirited Away. It is great. The animation is spectacular. Great story. Watch it. Kiki's Delivery Service. I am sad that this isn't one of my childhood movies like many people have had it be. Because it is great. It's a cute movie. It's not the greatest thing ever made, but it's just a fun movie. It's a feel-good movie. If you're a guy like me who is currently dating somebody who has seen it, this is definitely a fun couple movie to watch too, because she loves this. And just, yeah, it's a good movie to have. When Marnie Was There. Yeah, I got this sometime during summer 2016. So I haven't owned this for too long, but I got it because, well, duh, it's a Ghibli movie. I want to eventually own all the Ghibli movies. But it's the last one that they've actually made, and it is potentially the last one they will make for quite a while. We'll see how things go, though, but it is good. It definitely has different aspects than most Ghibli movies, though. They did some of their own uniqueness just to make it stand out, but it is very good. Check it out. Princess Mononoke. This is one of my favorite movies of all time. I love this movie. Studio Ghibli, Miyazaki. It came out in 1997. This is phenomenal. Holy hell. You need to watch it. Nausicaa, The Valley of the Wind. It is Miyazaki's second movie. It was the movie he made right before Castle in the Sky, and it was made right before the founding of Studio Ghibli. But it's considered a Ghibli film because everybody who worked on this became a part of Studio Ghibli. So it's in multiple of their like collection stuff that'll be, you know, you'll see on the internet or wherever have you. It's pretty good. Check it out. Only yesterday, we finally got the English dub of this after so many years. I watched it. It was really cool. I'd like to talk about it on this more, so I might review this sometime soon, though, but really watch it. Ponyo. This is such a little kid's movie. It's definitely not my favorite. It's cute. It's enjoyable. You know, it's not like it's a movie I don't like or anything. But it is definitely geared towards kids, for sure. I own it because I want to be a completionist with the Ghibli movies and the Miyazaki movies. I can definitely, you know, if I hopefully become a father one day, I could definitely see myself watching this with my kids, having it as one of their childhood movies, and getting enjoyment from it myself, because it is a good movie. It's a fun movie. If you like Miyazaki movies and Ghibli movies, check it out then. But yeah, again, it's just a cute movie. Porco Rosso. This is the last Miyazaki movie that I've seen. I own all the movies, and this is the last one I was finally able to get. It was very good, very political, very adult in the context of what was being presented on the screen. Not adult in the sense of like violence or anything, but the dialogue, the politics behind some of the things. It was very interesting. So check it out. Spirited Away. Own it. Watch it. Love it. This is my favorite movie of all time. I cannot say enough about this movie as to why you should own it, watch it, and like it. Holy hell, this movie blew me away. My Neighbor Totoro. Who doesn't know about this movie? It's basically Japanese Winnie the Pooh. It is adorable, it's fun-loving, it's good-spirited. You just feel good about yourself at the end of it. The Wind Rises. This is Miyazaki's last movie that he made. I heard how he might be making another one within the next handful of years. We'll see. If so, I'll be hyped for that. But if he ends up not, this was definitely a good way to go out because this was really good. And my last anime movie that I personally own, anime movie, I still have shows. I'm not going to show those in this video though, but as far as my movies are concerned, Wolf Children. I fucking love this movie. I had so much fun watching it. I had a blast. I'm not even kidding. I was excited while watching this movie. It is so good and it has some sad moments too, but holy hell, this is great. Now on to my American animated movies. I'll start off with though, Batman: The Dark Knight Returns Deluxe Edition. It's both parts 1 and part 2 on one disc, one long movie. So it's convenient in that sense. And on the inside actually, it's got these cool little picture things. This is just the first one. I think there's like 5 of them I think. It's really cool, especially if you're a Batman fan. You should really check this out. Kubo and the Two Strings. Best animated feature nomination for this coming Oscars. Part of me kind of hopes it wins, just because it would really help out Laika Studios. They could use a lot of help, because they make great movies, but not a lot of people recognize them, and it's sad. But this is really great. More people need to see it. I love it. I'm going to show all 3 of these at once. The Kung Fu Panda trilogy. I love these movies. Jack Black, I love his humor. As far as an animated trilogy is concerned, like I love Toy Story to death. That one is probably technically better, I will admit. But as far as like, you know, personally having fun with a movie, these 3 are it for me for an animated trilogy. I just have a blast. And then my last animated movie for my American-made movies is Zootopia. This is awesome. This is probably my favorite Disney movie personally. Maybe. I still gotta figure that out. But this is awesome. I'm sure everybody's seen it. So you need to check it out though. Well, that's the end of part 1. Stay tuned for part 2. That'll be coming out shortly after this. So hope you're enjoying the video so far. And again, just stay tuned for part 2 though, to check out the rest of the list.